Hi, welcome to Pagan Goddess Tarot, and today I am doing the Celtic cross readings, and this one's going to be for Virgo. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it starts resonating later, that's quite common, so you're more than welcome to go back to the channel and rewatch any videos that you'd like. The signs you really should be watching right now would be your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, and that will give you a much more clear energy. A clearer picture of your energy. All right. So, from the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, I have Butterfly Spirit, and it's telling you that transformation is beautiful. Okay. So, two things to elaborate on with that is, this is the end of the year, so we're going to have a lot of beginnings and endings, you know, just like New Year's resolutions and things like that. So there's going to be beginnings, endings, and transformation is going to be showing a lot. It's been coming up for all the signs in the readings for the last month and a half, maybe, or more. Okay. And it's also because this is a unique time astrologically. I'm by no means an astrologer, but there's some really cool astrological events occurring at this time frame. Okay, so let's go on. I'm going to get two from the angels and ancestors, and this one is Sage, and it's telling you to be devoted and committed. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I do bonus readings. That way everybody gets a chance at a bonus reading. I base it on the number of interactions with the channel. Sometimes it's likes, subscribes, shares, comments. It depends on which one in the series of readings that I'm looking at that I choose, okay? So keep that in mind when you're doing that, because I do that. I'm trying to give back, because the people that interact with the channel are what makes it grow. I mean, if you like a video, then you're throwing it back into the algorithm, and that way somebody else gets to watch it behind you. If not, it dies with you. So that's why, and I feel like I just like to give back. I think it's important to have a good exchange of energy like that. Wise one, and it's telling you to grow within your current situation. All right. So I'll put these aside. Well, maybe. Okay. Now, I'm going to move these off to the side. I typically leave them out. I'm only doing this because the Celtic cross is a large spread. Okay. So I need the room. All right. So what do we have for Virgo? What does Spirit want to tell Virgo? Okay, and this is you. Okay, whatever it is, oh, you are in a transformation. Whatever it is, you are moving forward. You're coming out of that storm. You're seeing that there is a new day. You're seeing the light. You're seeing hope. You're seeing a new path. Okay? And you're coming out of those choppy waters, and you're moving into, there's an island on the other side. So, you know, there's a chance for to build a firm foundation and to have peace and be steady. Okay? And it's all right to have someone help you. Yeah. What challenged you is you had a broken heart. This is the past. Okay, you had a broken heart, and you know it's really hard sometimes to heal from things like that, and that's why the wise one is here to make you understand that you're growing within this circumstance, and that your transformation is going to be beautiful. Okay, so you know, whatever it is that you love to do, or even if it's healing yourself at this point, then be devoted and committed to that. Okay? Yeah. And what the base of the spread, what's holding everything up here, is the fact that you can make peace with your past. Okay? This is what you have going for you. Okay? A lot of people never even try to heal. Okay? They never try. And so they don't grow. And that's what we're here for, is to grow. So it's really important for us to be able to look back at the past with nostalgia and not look back with it with hurt and anger and unresolved anger and issues. You know, you need to heal yourself and learn to make peace with the past. Okay? So I'm going to say this is probably you making slow, steady progress. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's methodical and meticulous and moves slowly, but slow and steady wins the race. Okay? And Spirit is here to let you know they're crowning you with options. You have a lot of options. They only ask that you be discerning in which ones you choose. Okay? And that is another reason. You know, when we have a broken heart, it's horrible. But we learn from that. And we learn how to move forward. A lot of times we learn what red flags are. What did we miss? How did this happen? And then as you go through it and you get more comfortable with going through the memories and looking at it as not yourself, without emotions, you know, what you like looking at it in a movie. Oh, well, he should have done that, or she should have done that. Okay, and it's not so much you should have or could have. You didn't. But what can you learn from that? And so when the same situation presents in the future, you'll know what to do and what not to do. Okay, but I do see the King of Pentacles in your future. Now that can be you building your abundance, or that could be somebody coming in for you. That is a very wealthy king. He builds his abundance. He knows that progress, slow, steady progress, it doesn't necessarily have to be slow. That's the Knight. But the king knows that you build. You know, he's the guy that takes whatever, $20 out of his check every week, or whatever your pay periods are, and puts it into an account, you know, and doesn't touch it for years. And then, you know, and invests it wisely. Okay? So, he's also the one that, if he's abundant, everybody around him is abundant. So, like I said, that could be you, or that could be somebody coming in for you. You're presenting as the page, okay? This is called the Apprentice Card. She is learning everything that she can possibly learn right now. And a lot of times when we go through tragic circumstances, that's what causes us to grow. Let me use this for an example. A friend of mine was in an abusive relationship. When she realized that she was in it, she removed herself from the situation, and she started delving into narcissism. I'm not going to get into all that, but let's just say, but what she did, what she was able to do, was learn, and she started to heal. And so she started her own page about it. Okay, and there's a lot of people that have done this. But that's the point. That's where I'm going with this. Is she transformed from a broken heart and mental abuse and physical abuse to learning everything she could. She grew within that current situation. She learned everything she could. And then she took that knowledge. She was devoted and committed to learning about this. And she wanted to get information out there to help other people that you know, to keep them from having to go through what she did, or at least help them through the aftermath. And she was devoted and committed to that. And so she transformed from this terrified, abused, sick woman to this powerful woman that now runs her own page and helps others. And that's what we're talking about when we're talking about these transformations. You know, that death card looks scary, but it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Okay. There we go. Because, you know, whatever you went through was pretty bad. And you know, but in your hopes and fears, this is justice. Okay. Now, in a case like this, if you're talking about something like my friend's a situation, her karmic justice was being able to go help other people. And she truly believes that that was what her calling was. She just didn't know it while she was going through the situation. Okay, now this in cases like that, sometimes this can be justice in the justice system. Maybe they bring the other person to justice for whatever they've done. Sometimes this is lawsuits, that you're getting money from lawsuits or something to do with the justice system. But a lot of times this is karmic justice. Okay, you get rewarded for whatever it is that you've been through. Okay, but you have to be devoted and committed and learn and heal. Okay, and this is you mastering something. Now, again, that could be you mastering a craft. This could be a trade. This could be something that you're mastering that's a trade, a skill that you use your hands. Or it could be you mastering yourself and your reactions. Okay? So, at the bottom of the deck, we have you walking away. So I think you're walking away from these circumstances, okay? This is the time you're no longer happy. You're in search of this cup, one of these cauldrons, okay? Because these eight cauldrons no longer serve you for whatever reason. In this case, most likely the tide came in and they're contaminated with salt water instead of regular water. So, you go off in search of that ninth cup. And the ninth cup is wish fulfillment. It's also learning to love yourself. Okay? And that's why that's why the spirit team is bringing you these options. Okay? So I'm going to clarify with the Wizard's Tarot. One more, please. Tell me more about that. Okay. This could bring a union, a spiritual union. Now, most readers read that as romantic. That can be a soulmate. That can be a friend. That can be somebody that's, you're friends for life with. Not necessarily a lover, even though it's called the Lover's card. It can also mean a business union, such as this King of Pentacles is going to fund maybe this training or something. Or it can mean, obviously it's the Lovers, so it can mean a romantic relationship as well. So here we have the Two of Swords. Okay, that's where I look at this one a little bit differently. I think you're still fighting some demons. We all have them. We still, and sometimes we have to continue. It's all right to continue to do shadow work. The thing is when you do have a situation, your challenge is that broken heart. So you probably are fighting some demons in the background. But in the forefront, you need to take the blindfold off and make a decision to move forward. Now, and it may be a decision between two paths or more, because you have a lot of cauldrons sitting there, okay? You have a lot of options. So you need to make a choice. You're going to, because you have the Ten of Pentacles crossing this heart, right? Okay, and I'm going to get the other clarifier before I... Okay, and so don't hold on to the past. You know, make peace with your past and let it go. And that way you can move forward. This is going to bring you into massive abundance, okay? And you can, that's the legacy card. This is multi-generational, okay? But you have to let go of the past, okay? So heal it and let it go. Because if you can let go of the past, you have an abundant new beginning coming in. So now you have the ace to the 10, okay? You're just flying through there. Okay, so you do have the ability to make yourself the 10 of Pentacles, okay? And now we have celebrating life instead of being hurt and broken and hurt. Okay, so in the past it shows that you've been moving forward steadily, slowly and steadily. You not only have strength to do that, you're building more strength as you go. Okay, you will find once you get through the grieving process and get through the hurt and you start healing, you are going to get really very strong. Okay, and there may be somebody coming in to offer you a cup of love. Okay, or it may be just you searching for the cup of love. And love, the Ace of Cups is universal love. It's not just romantic love. So that may be you, you know, on your quest to find that love, okay? And when you find, when you choose one of these options, you're going to, let me try that in English. When you choose this option, whatever one you choose, it's going to open a new cycle for you. Where you have an ending, you have a new beginning. Okay? So, and again, a new beginning. Aces are always the potential. Okay? So, you know, and maybe somebody offers you one of those. Okay? All right, and it might be this King of Pentacles. So, Spirit's telling you to be patient and wait. Wait for the right opportunity. You know, I don't have the High Priestess here, or do I? No, I think I saw her though. All right, have patience and understanding. You can handle anything life throws at you. Okay, you're learning your way. You're studying, you're learning, you're healing, and you're devoted to it. Okay? Because if you're an apprentice, that means that this is probably going to be a lifelong study for you, something that you love to do, that you're passionate about. Okay? Passionate. Something you're passionate about. There are other meanings to that card, but I honestly think that should be passionate, because she's a very passionate queen. Okay, and she's very dynamic and she's very creative. And where we're at is creating something new. You're in search. You're on a quest, more or less. And you're transforming into something beautiful. All right. So the transformation, they're suggesting that you take a life review. You know, the Four of Swords is resting and reflecting. I'm not going to go into the history of it, but take this time to heal yourself, to think about things. Think about where you are now. Think about how you got there. And then release the past, okay? Now, what do you want? What is it that you truly want? If you could wish upon a star, what could you truly want? Because dreams do come true. You know, the guy that played Captain Kirk, William Shatner, he literally just went into space. You know that had to have been a lifelong dream of his. In the 60s, that was probably something that he would have never thought that he would ever be able to do. And now here we are. So, think about what your wish is. What is it that you want? What is it you want to do? What is the path that you want? And then take charge of your life. Take charge of your life with authority and move forward. These are powerful cards. This is a powerful reading, and you are strong. This is somebody that's so creative. She gets what she wants almost 100% of the time. And it's because she thinks outside of the box. Okay? And your justice is you're going to have this passionate new beginning. And it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Okay? And you might find love. You might find your love. Okay? But you're never going to know unless you take that leap of faith. Okay? Excuse me. Tell me more about this mastering. Whoa. Alright. I have the King of Swords. Use your logic. Okay? Use your logic. And set yourself free. Okay? This resting and reflecting. This is moving towards the Hermit card. Okay? This is... Okay, so what you're really in search of is clarity. And clarity will bring peace, and peace brings victory. Okay? And it's going to show you how to open your heart and heal. It's going to bring you tranquility and peace and harmony. Okay? And these are your heart chakra colors. So she's opened herself to receive. And look how peaceful she is. All right? So I think what they're telling you is it's time for you to stop and it's not necessarily to stop grieving. What it is you've got to get out of this helpless energy and move forward. Okay? You're going to lose gifts if you can't learn to heal yourself. And you're in the middle of a transformation, and it's scary and it's hard. And but trust me, this is what's waiting on the other side. Okay? So let me get a couple of Archangel cards and see what the messages are. Creative writing, Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or a book. And that's always a good thing to do, especially when you're going through a transformation. Okay? Because you will be able to look back on it in years later, or even make a book out of it, of the steps that you took. Okay? And the things that you were feeling at the time, and it records your growth. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Oops. And at the bottom of the deck, you are safe. Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. Okay. And there we have it. So I hope this helps you through this. It's a tough process. I went through it. A lot of people have, but boy, I tell you what's waiting on the other side is just amazing. So I hope you find comfort and help through this reading. You know the routine. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell icon. I think that's all I have for you. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching.